Well, good day, smart traders. I trust each and every one of you are ready for another profitable day within the markets. Let's kick things off by having a look at today's economic calendar.
The economic calendar is packed with Black Star events this afternoon. At 15:15, we'll be keeping an eye on the European zone interest rate decision, which we're expecting to rise by 50 basis points. This announcement will be our primary focus for the day. But just a bit earlier, at 14:30, we'll also be seeing the US unemployment claims report being released, as well as the Philly Fed manufacturing index.
Let's move on by having a look at what's making headlines within the financial markets today.
Now let's move on to currencies news. The dollar rose on safe haven buying after Credit Suisse's stock tumbled following the disclosure of weaknesses in its financial reporting. This news has renewed traders' concerns about a global banking crisis. European currencies fell sharply against the dollar, with Credit Suisse shares plummeting 24.2%. The bank's biggest investor cited regulatory issues about the size of its holding, saying it was unable to increase its stake. Switching gears to GBP/USD analysis, we're currently just above the dynamic support level at 1.205. If we remain above this level, we could see a rally all the way back up to our primary resistance at 1.215. If that resistance level holds up, we could see a potential sell-off back down to primary support at 1.19. However, should that resistance level be broken, then we could see this pair rally all the way back up to that primary resistance at 1.24. Moving on to Wall Street, US stocks ended mixed. Gains in the utilities, technology, and consumer services sectors propelled shares higher, while losses in the oil and gas, basic materials, and industrial sectors led shares lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average declined 0.9%, while the S&P 500 fell 0.7%, and the Nasdaq 100 gained 0.5%. Taking a closer look at the S&P 500 analysis, we're currently hovering just below that resistance level at 3,900. If we stay below this resistance level, we could see the index sell all the way back down to primary support at 3,800. However, if we break this resistance level and close around that $3,930 level, then we could see a potential rally all the way back up to that next resistance at 4,000. Now let's head over to commodities. Oil prices plunged by nearly 5% to settle at the lowest levels in more than a year on concerns that a crisis of confidence in the banking sector could trigger a recession and cut demand. Both crude benchmarks hit their lowest levels since December 2021 and have fallen for 3 straight days. Brent crude settled 4.9% lower at $73.69 a barrel. WTI crude closed 5.2% lower at $67.61. Looking at the analysis on crude oil, we're currently hovering within that support zone at $68 a barrel. If we close above the support zone around that $68.70 a barrel, we could see a correction back up to that $72 a barrel resistance level. However, if we break the support and close around that $67 a barrel level, then we could see this specific commodity sell all the way back to our next primary support at $62 a barrel. Gold prices rose to a 6-week high as fears of a brewing banking crisis and uncertainty over monetary policy kept the yellow metal's safe haven appeal high. Concerns that more dominoes would fall among US and European banks sparked a sharp rally in gold prices this week, as investors turned to traditional safe havens in the face of a global economic crisis. Looking at the analysis on gold, gold busted through that primary resistance level yesterday at 1910 and has now come back for a retest on the 4-hour time frame. Should the support level hold up and we can get a close above that 1913 level, we could see gold rally all the way back up to retest that high point at 1930 or even higher to our next primary resistance at 1950.
So that is it from us here at Smart Online Trader. Should you be interested in any additional services that we offer, kindly get in touch with us or simply click on one of the links in the description below. As always, may the peace be with you. Cheers.